Hello everyone, it is Friday, so that means Fun Fact Friday. Okay, we're going to start off with Joshua. Did you know he prayed for the sun to stand still and God answered that prayer? In Joshua chapter 10, verse 12 to 14 says, Then spake Joshua to the Lord in the day when the Lord delivered up the Amorites before the children of Israel. And he said in the sight of Israel, Sun, stand thou still upon Gibeon, and thou moon in the valley of Ajalon. And the sun stood still, and the moon stayed until the people had avenged themselves upon their enemies. It is not this written in the book of Jasher. So the sun stood still in the midst of heaven, and hastened not to go down about a whole day. And there was no day like that, before it or after it, that the Lord hearkened unto the voice of a man. For the Lord fought for Israel. This battle includes the greatest of 4 miracles found in the book of Joshua, often called Joshua's long day or the day the sun stood still. Now it is noon, and the hot sun is directly overhead when Joshua utters his prayer. The petition is quickly answered by the Lord. Joshua prays in faith, and a great miracle results. There's a lot to be said about faith. Now, for our second fun fact. Adoni cut off the thumbs and big toes of 70 kings. He was later captured and had his thumbs and big toes cut off. In Judges chapter 1, verses 5 through 7, it says, And they found Adoni-Bezek in Bezek, and they fought against him, and they slew the Canaanites and the Perizzites. But Adoni-Bezek fled, and they pursued after him, and caught him, and cut off his thumbs and his great toes. And Adoni-Bezek said 70 kings, which would have equaled 70, having their thumbs and their great toes cut off, gathered their meat under my table, as I have done. So God hath requited me. And they brought him to Jerusalem, and there he died. Did you know that Bethlehem means house of bread? Now, do you know what the shortest verse in the Bible is? It can be found in John chapter 11, verse 35. Jesus wept. Just them 2 words. Now I'm going to go over what he was weeping about. He was crying over the death of Lazarus. He was very, very good friends with Lazarus, Mary, and Martha. Now, Lazarus had been dead for 4 days, but, Jesus brought him back. In John chapter 11, verse 43 through 44. And when he thus had spoken, he cried with a loud voice, Lazarus, come forth. And he that was dead came forth, bound hand and foot with grave clothes, and his face was bound about with a napkin. Jesus saith unto them, Loose him and let him go. And there's one more thing I want to talk about. Do you know why the grave clothes were folded? In Hebrew tradition in that time, the folded napkin had to do with the master and the servant. And every Jewish boy knew this tradition. When the servant set the dinner table for the master, he would make sure it was exactly the way the master wanted it. The table was furnished perfectly, and then the servant would wait just out of sight until the master had finished eating. The servant would not dare touch the table until the master was finished. Now, if the master was finished eating, he would rise up from the table, wipe his fingers in his mouth, clean his beard, and wad the napkin up and toss it onto the table. The servant would then know to clear the table. For in those days, the wadded napkin meant, I'm finished. But if the master got up from the table, folded his napkin, and laid it beside his plate, the servant would not dare touch the table, because the folded napkin meant, I'm coming back. So that's what the folded, grave clothes meant. It meant he's coming back. He's not finished. He will be back for his faithful servants within his church. I hope that you all enjoyed those fun facts. I sure enjoyed looking them up and reading them to you. I do fun facts every Friday. If you liked it, please hit the like button and subscribe. I do a lesson every Tuesday. I guess that is all. I love you all, and I will see you again Tuesday.